Good morning and welcome to my 9 to 5 vlog. If you're joining us for the first time, do not forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're returning, hey there, welcome back. Working for a fully hybrid company, there's just certain things that I consider important, like discipline. When you're at work, be at work and do the work, so that when you're off work, you don't have to be worrying about work or having people call you. The next thing, it is boundaries for both you and your colleagues. Since I work from home majority of the time, sometimes it's a little difficult for me to distinguish between work time and personal time. So having boundaries and fully committing to one aspect at a time really helps with managing my time. Thirdly, support. Some people prefer working in the office where they say that it is easy to get support from their fellow colleagues or seniors. The same thing can be achieved with hybrid, wherein you and your colleagues build comfortable and respectful relationships wherein you guys can look out for each other and assist each other in times of need. Here is a sneak peek of my full outfit of the day, and then I am wearing these half jersey, brown half jersey, brown top, just different shades of brown, and these corporate pants. On TikTok they call them corporate pants. To wear these Adidas shoes, they're a little dirty, and then I'm just gonna throw this coat as I get cold, but it's not really part of the outfit, if you get what I mean. Just to give you a little bit of insight with my corporate history, I have worked in an educational institution, hopped over into the retail industry where I didn't spend a lot of time there, and then I spent, I think, 3 to 4 years in an FMCG. This is fast moving goods and services, right? A couple of years back, I moved to the financial service industry and I've never been happier. What makes things easier for me to move from one industry to the other, it is the fact that 1.1, I am an accountant and every other business involves money. Before moving from one industry to the other, I preferred conducting a thorough, detailed research and reach out to the people who work in the industry. Obviously, the first couple of months when you move from one industry to the other, it's going to be a little challenging, but you know what? You just need to apply your mind. This is why conducting a thorough and detailed research is important prior to making the move. One thing that my friend always make fun of, and I know even today she's going to make fun of, is the fact that whenever I pack a lunchbox bag for one office day, it's as though I'm going on a school trip. She always says that we can take your lunchbox bag and go to Joburg Zoo and we're going to have a blast. We're never going to run out of food because you have all kinds. Work environment. This is very important. You need to prioritize your well-being by all means. Yes, do the work, but always remember to take care of yourself and prioritize your being. With that being said, try romanticizing your job so it doesn't feel like a burden to you. If you feel change of scenery will contribute positively into you working and providing quality work, consider doing that. If you start experiencing burnouts, because we all do, try and take some time off. Take leave, not because you're going on a holiday, just so you can have a mental health day. If you don't feel like taking leave, try and focus on the projects you are comfortable with. This builds confidence and allow your mind to rest a bit because you do not have to really think or apply yourself to that extent. Good morning, Yele. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well today. It is Wednesday, I believe. Yes, it is Wednesday, currently 8:02. And we are spending the day together today. We are doing a corporate vlog, a day in my life as a corporate financial accountant. Does it make sense? But anyways, we are doing a corporate 9 to 5 vlog together. I don't want to say I'm late because I'm not, but it's currently 8:02 and I'm literally by the last robots to get to our office. I'm so excited. I'm about to meet my girls, and the one thing I didn't do is to text one of my girls to say, hey, if anybody gets to the office before I do, please book a seat for me, because with hybrid, you never really have your own sit, right? You never really have your own desk. I mean, you just use the whatever desk that is available. So as much as I would
we are here to work and all of that. You just want to be surrounded by the people you love and the people you are used to. So I like sitting next to my girls. We like sitting next to each other, like the three of us. And 4, if compliance is around, that's when Slim Logut is also around. I need to log in immediately when I walk into the office. I need to log in like for 2 hours because there is a recon I need to do, which is due at 12. We are reporting to our group company at 12, so I need to log in and do that recon quickly. I know it's gonna balance because I've collected everything I need for me to put it together. So it's just allocating the right cost at the right columns. You know how it is. If you're an accountant, you cannot be an accountant and not be an Excel guru. I feel like I cannot live without Excel. Excel is my ride or die, honestly. We are currently dealing with quarter end. So in finance, you have month end, you have quarter end, you have biannually, you have year end, you have audit. You always have something going on. I'll show you in detail what I do, but just what you can expect if you are still in varsity, what to expect and how we handle things. Every day is every day in finance. You may think, okay, and I'm gonna have a chilled day, it's not gonna be too busy. Oh darling, everything that happens in the company ends up at finance. So even if you did not plan to be busy, you may end up being busy. Just because a certain company or a certain department is busy or they're doing whatever. Everything that happens in the company ends up at finance. Everything ends up with money. Something needs to be paid, something needs to be collected. It's always like that.
We just arrived at work and let us pray. God, I'm grateful that you carried me and you protected me on the way. I'm grateful that I was able to wake up today, for that is a sign that you're not done with me. I'm grateful for the job that I have. I'm grateful for all that I have. Some which I didn't ask for, some which I didn't pray for, but you found me worthy and your favor was upon me that you decided to grant me all these blessings. I take none of it for granted. I have no idea what awaits me on the other side, but I trust and believe that you prepared it to work in my favor. Amen.
So I don't want to, I'm not the girl who wants to say anything.
Okay, that's good. Yes.
Yeah, so I just keep quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one wants. So I'm just like,
Oh, he's being a princess.
I said the same thing.
He's being a princess.
I said the same thing. So I'm just like, yeah, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, we need to get to a point where we must decide.
Okay.
Just like a return touch or again or and also the fact that I want to learn how to enable because
That's why I'm quiet. I can't do no communication from you.
And how more I'm here.
Actually, I'm gonna sit on his leg.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, but if you want to say something, you must. Anything you say will be used against you in the court of law.
What in the nonsense was that?
Anything you say or
And
do.
people literally just straight in the eyes. And I was like, I want to hear this nonsense.
In my tummy. It's moist and nice.
Oh. Maybe.
Lona le slow. Go gopola wena o bone ele santsane ele. And nail ko matlong a hao.
All day, every day. Excuse me?
Wena. No ritisa happy ma'am. Principal. Principal.
I think God's next test for me should be, can he handle a ridiculous amount of money? Yeah, because I've handled heartbreak. I've handled patience. I've handled being the bigger person when I wanted to throw hands. We got enough growth for now. We can take a break. Now I'm ready to handle direct deposit blessings. All right, financial overflow. Miraculous tax brackets. Lord, please test me with wealth. Test me with bought lunch for everyone behind me at Chick-fil-A energy. Let me find out if I'd stay humble with a beachfront property. Let me see if I'd still pray when I got a heated towel rack and a fridge that talks. I promise I won't switch up. I'll still say thank you after every transaction. I'll tithe off crypto. I'll donate in silence and prayer. You know, I've had my wilderness season. Now I'm ready for the wine cellar and home office season. Right? You gave me character, now give me commas.
Just made it to gym, and I literally have an hour to work out and be out of here. So it is currently 4:30, so I have until 5:30. My friend is trying to have like late-ish early dinner, so we are gonna go have dinner together. We're gonna run for 30 minutes and do weights for 30 minutes.
If you're someone that people always tend to hate and you don't know why, you're like, I'm such a good person, I'm so nice, I'm so kind, I'm so loving, I'm so giving, why do they hate me? Let me break this down for you. Number one, most likely you're an authentic being. You're operating from your truest self. You live on a high frequency. You do things for others out of the goodness of your heart. Two, you most likely have a lot of potential. You have natural abilities. People gravitate towards you. People see that. People are attracted to who you are, and what you radiate is internal. Three, most likely you are highly, extremely, and very resilient. You've been through a lot of pain, suffering, trauma, setbacks, but it has not held you back. There's a lot of people who know your story and know your journey, and they're like, damn, that would have taken me out.
I had a great workout. However, the afternoon, it is the worst time to gym. Also the worst time to try film, because the gym is just so packed. Everyone is everywhere, understandably so, right? I do not like colleagues who lack boundaries. Why are you calling me after work on my cell number? This is not a company number. This is my cell number. Just because you finally decided to work on an outstanding balance that's been outstanding for months, and today you finally decide to work on it, you feel you can call me. Don't do that. Like, she kept calling, she kept pestering. I was so irritated. I told her, I was like, hey, look, if that balance has been there for the past 3 months and you have not cleared it out, surely it can wait for tomorrow. Surely. And you had the whole day to call me, which you did not. So irritating. But anyways,
I want a big life. I want to experience everything. I want to break every single rule there is. They say ambition is an unattractive trait in a woman. Maybe. But you know what's really unattractive? Waiting around for something to happen. Staring out a window thinking the life you should be living is out there somewhere, but not being willing to open the door and go get it, even if someone tells you you can't. Being a coward is only cute in The Wizard of Oz.
I prefer throwing in the honey. This is almost finishing. These they're so cute. What do you mean? They're so cute. We're just gonna add a bit of coffee again. Biscuit. I think the batteries are low. See, a little bit of foam has formed. Coffee. And voila, we have iced coffee. Just gonna sit now and watch some movies